Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be discussing the Sansevieria laurentii, also known as the snake plant. And just to give you background information about myself, I have been a plant lover, plant mom for years. I've had both indoors and outdoor plants. I currently have both indoors and outdoor plants. I have also had a garden. And I currently have a garden on my balcony where I'm growing fruits and vegetables. And I got the idea to start this YouTube channel from the encouragement of my husband. So that's a little background information onto how this YouTube channel got started. And this is my first video, so I'm very excited about it. So I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys come back and visit me. But today, as I stated before, I'm going to be discussing the Sansevieria laurentii, also known as the snake plant. And I have two varieties here. I have this one, which is a much darker green with the undertone of a light green and the stripes. And then I have this one, which is a lime green with the dark green stripes with the yellow casting over the leaves. So these are the two snake plants that I will be discussing today. I'll be discussing their care, and hopefully that'll help you guys along the way. If you decide to get a snake plant, or if you have a snake plant at home and you want to know how to care for your snake plant, I'm going to be going over some of the basic care. So again, this is the snake plant. I'm going to go over light, water, temperature, and pruning. So first, light. The snake plant, as I stated before, is one of the easiest plants that you can have. So if you're just starting off, want to get a house plant, I would recommend the snake plant because it's a very easy plant to take care of. It doesn't take much to take care of it. It's really low maintenance. So you can have it, water it, and not have to worry about it. So it's a very easy plant. So let's go over light. The snake plant can thrive in low light. Low light doesn't mean no light, so it does need some light, but it can survive in low light. It does like bright indirect light, but if you don't have a place where it can get bright indirect light, low light is fine, just as long as it's getting some type of light. Water. This plant does not require a lot of water. It can go with infrequent water, no scheduled water. So please do not have your snake plant on a scheduled water where you watering it once a week or twice a week. The snake plant does not need to be watered that often. And actually what you can do is if you have a moisture meter, you can put the moisture meter inside of your snake plant. And if it comes up dry, then it's time to, at that point, to water your snake plant. You can also use a Sitka bulb or a bamboo stick. And if your stick comes out dry, this is not quite dry yet, but it's almost dry. But if your stick comes out dry, then it's time to water. Or you can put your finger inside the soil, and if the top 1 inch of the soil is dry, then it's time to give your snake plant some water. So those are the ways that you can know when it's time to water your snake plant. Please do not overwater your snake plant, because if you do, then you are going to be bound to root rot, and that's going to kill your plant. And like I said before, the snake plant is a very durable, destructible plant. So it's kind of hard to kill a snake plant, but you can with overwatering. Pest. The snake plant, as I stated before, is one of those plants that's kind of indestructible, but it is susceptible to some plants, but not too hardy on plant pests. But it can attract some spider mites, and it can attract some mealybugs. But if you do have a pest issue, then you can use a insecticide soap and just spray it over the leaves of the plant, and that should maintain some of the pests. If you have something like gnats, which I know that's a common problem for some house plants, and if you see here, I have what is a gnat sticky tape, and all you do is just stick it inside your plant and it would catch gnats. But the best way to kind of control your gnats in your home is to bottom water your plants. But if you can't, then if you have to top water them, then, as I said it before, if you have an issue with gnats, get a sticky tape and just put it inside the pot, and it should help with some of the gnat problems. Temperature. The snake plant does not like cold temperatures, so it likes to be in room temperatures of anywhere from 70 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. If it's in cold weather, anything under 60 or 50 degrees, then it will get cold and it will not thrive for you. So keep it in temperatures of 70 to 90 degrees. If you live in an area where it's cold and you keep your snake plants outside, and if it's winter and the temperatures get low, I would recommend you bring your snake plant inside during the winter time and then take it back out during the summertime. Cleaning. If you need to clean your snake plants, which I do recommend having your snake plant leaves clean on a regular basis, I normally clean mine every 2 to 3 weeks, and all you do is just get a damp towel and just wipe the leaves. And that will help with reducing pests. It also helps with photosynthesis, so your plant can continue to grow and get the sunlight and the rays onto the leaves. And then the last is pruning. It doesn't need much pruning at all because it grows up and it doesn't require any pruning. But if you want to be able to, as it grow up, want to be, because I have a couple of them here with some new growth right here. So if you want to be able to, if you can see, it has some new growth, and the new growth is separated from the rest of the plant. If you wanted to, you could take this whole section out and put it in its own plant, own pot. And therefore you can have 2 snake plants going of this same variety. The same thing with this one. I have some baby ones coming up in this one, but not to the point where I would want to separate it. Unless I separate this one that is, let me see if you can see. Unless I separate this one, if you can see, it's kind of divided too from the rest of the plant in the pot. So if I wanted to, I could separate those 2 and put them in a different pot, and I could have 2 of these here 2 varieties. So as I said before, this is the Sansevieria laurentii, also known as a snake plant. It doesn't require a lot of care. It's your easiest house plant that you could have, that you can start off if you wanted to have a house plant in your home. Thank you, and have a good day.